let it go out for like 5-10 seconds. Then I can start it, but let me just check first before anything happens. Looks like I'm live on the other one, but let me just check it first. Check it first. Alright. Hello guys. Welcome to episode 8. I don't know how the fuck we're in 8 episodes now, but we are. This is where we are this far now. Even though technically last episode I forgot to save the VOD, but you know, that we can do that for another time. Even that's a WUHcast special. Steel save that. Right now it's art. Steel was a fucking bad lad. I was to say retard. By commissioning an art thing for WUHcast. Let's see. First, I have to rename this to other one. So
finish it. Like I step away from it completely.
Yeah, I'm already live, Lenny.
Yeah, I'm good. Alright, now I have to rename this to WUHcast episode 8.
Yes, the return of the lemon, part 2. It's like Star Wars gone, Foxhole gone, whatever that bootleg lemon I made for you. Looks like a fucking
looks like
a
corn. That's the
looks
best interpreted lemon.
Look, that shit looks like a corn. You ever see? You know that cereal? What's that cereal that has the yellow box? And it's like it looks literally like the lemon. Someone said that your tank looked like when I did the BT logo. Someone said that looked like that cereal. It didn't look like a lemon, which I don't know why.
That's funny.
That cereal, Captain Crunch?
No, it's Corn Pop. Corn Pop. There we go. Corn Pop.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is totally not the right cereal. Wow.
What the fuck? I have to adjust the thing because the last time we did this was in WUHcast so I had to extend the screen capture of the VC too long.
Too long, beyond time limits.
Lemon invasion. There we go.
Yeah.
First we had the TechMate invasion 2 episodes ago.
What you had TechMates on? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We got Simo on.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a TechMate around, it's gonna be an interesting session.
It's always interesting with the TechMates around. Let's be honest.
Honestly, I feel this is more interesting with just random ass people like in Foxhole. I just hop on and just go fucking talk to people in the front and be like, "What's up, guys? How's life? Everything sucks, but life is good."
No, I try not to bring my real life into Foxhole. It would depend.
I mean, the thing is, what else are you gonna do on the front other than talk to people?
So somebody posted a video, and I think it was, who's that dude from Spud? Creepy Banana.
Which
or
one?
Maybe he's not with Spud.
I mean, you Moy Dog?
Well, yeah. Is that Moy Dog? Creepy Banana's Moy Dog?
No, Creepy Banana's another dude.
Okay. So Creepy Banana posted a video of us fighting in Weathered Expanse, and all you hear is my tank drive by after we kill a light tank. And me going, ISO for life, motherfuckers! And I'm like, whoa, okay, that's how I sound in the game.
You have to keep in mind.
And then he zooms in our tank and says, "Hi guys." I was like, what?
Yeah. You have to keep in mind that that there's no in-game voice volume slider for players.
Oh yeah, that is true.
They haven't added that yet. They should.
I mean, they do have a volume thing, but it's
for everything else.
It should be. Yeah, like it's not as good as it should be actually.
It's also funny that every other game that uses the same VC, by the way, VVox is used in a lot of fucking games, have separate volume sliders for people. There's the general volume, and there's.
It could be worse, bro.
And yeah.
Well.
It could be worse. They could be giving you like bass, treble, output, input, middle put, I mean, they could be doing some crazy shit. Let's be happy they don't make it that complicated in Foxhole.
I mean,
Anyway, wait. Welcome back to the WUHcast, where we have been back after a long time and wait. Oh god.
this is a mainline episode.
Hold on.
Last
Mainline
month,
for once.
last month was a special, which I forgot to save the VOD for.
You forgot to save it. I did.
I mean, I don't think it would matter though. But it would be really funny though if I just forgot it and I just say, hey, give me the VOD so I can post it on the channel. So I can make a separate folder just called WUHcast Special.
I can literally just download it
and just
and like send you it through like some way.
Some third party shit.
Some third party way, like some bozo temp email way.
Some bozo temp. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah. Thank you for following too, Jeff. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it.
Just follow me. You never know. I might be famous one day, or one of us will.
One of us will, but I'm sure it's not gonna be me anytime soon. But that's me being humble. But today we have our special guest, the guy that I commissioned the artwork that you see in my background now, which is actually much bigger. This is actually enclosed a little bit because it's
much bigger, he says.
It is actually.
Yeah, it's missing some of it. Like the whole bottom is got cut off.
Yeah. It's because Streamlabs can't detect everything.
It's not Streamlabs. It's actually how my computer monitor is sized. So
extreme clipping option.
He can explain this all a little bit better as he explains it, but this is Deathdealer. He runs ISO. I work with him a lot in Foxhole, in Wars. I've known this guy for so long.
Way too long, bro.
Way too long.
I feel like if we met in real life, it would be epic.
Hold on,
I feel like if we did, it would be at a Foxhole convention, sir.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? I was telling that to Coolcat. I was like, if Foxhole ever had a convention, it would be really fucking funny to meet everybody in real life. Because there are some people that I've seen them, like, photo-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what Wire Dog looks like, and like, Thrasty, who plays with HOC. Like, there are certain people that I know who used to be ISO members, but then there are some guys that, like, I don't know what they look like. So when I meet them, I'm like, you do not look like anything that I would picture in my head. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think you're a tall giant, but you turn out to be a fucking midget. I'm like, oh hi.
I mean, it's pretty much a lot of things.
Yeah, video games are like that. You pretty much can kind of create your own perspective of who you are, and it sometimes doesn't add up to who you are. But I like to think that Blue's personality throughout the time that I've known him is true to who he is. So I don't give a fuck if he's like a skinny toothpick or a fat blimp. I still have love for the man.
I appreciate that, man. I could be as fat as a balloon.
Oh fair. God, help us all.
He works for logistics, so wouldn't surprise me if he's fat.
He works for my old job. I used to work for Amazon. Ugh, I'm good. I'm so good.
That particular company, yeah. Might not work there for very much longer, to be fair, but that depends on how long I feel like it. But that's another story for another time.
It's a paycheck, bro. As long as you're making your money, you're good. That's what I would say. So
fucking Bram, I am Special Forces Commander.
I saw that in the corner. I was like, wait, that's Bram? I was like, what the fuck is that?
He said he said in the world.
That comes from what itself. Literally, I just asked Bram, who is the Special Forces Commander? He replies with that. And
it was because talking about something else. So like then someone literally asked who is Special Forces Commander. Then Brian responded, I am Special Forces Commander.
You know what's funny? No, but you know what's funny? I saw that comment. That was the first time I touched Woo in like months. And then when I saw the question, I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I could answer this because I am a Special Forces Commander. But the way Bram said it, I was like, "Are you a special forces commander? Or are you a special forces commander?
Special forces commander.
Are you a very special kind of commander?
He's in charge. He's in charge of all pinks.
Oh God. So bad. That's so freaking bad.
All the pinks in the world.
Oh God. Seriously.
Nothing could go wrong.
Many
I mean,
things could
a
go wrong.
lot could go wrong in Foxhole if you've been around.
I mean, this is why you don't challenge Murphy's Law.
I love this.
No, you know, that's the thing. I haven't looked at this since I gave it to you. And
Yeah.
now that I look at it, the level of color detail just amazes me right now. Because like I showed this to my mother when I finished it, and she was like, when I showed the background, because the background is a whole separate piece by itself that it's bigger than what you see there.
Yeah.
It actually is an ISO base with factories in it, and there's mines, and there's a pipe going through the front, and there's grass. Like I had to like fit it into your backdrop as best I could. And then, and if you look on the cannon,
Yeah, I
the
see.
ISO tradition is no. On the cannon, the ISO tradition we used to do is that we get on the storm cannon and we fire it. So if you stand on the edge of a storm cannon now, the physics are different now, but if you stand on the edge of a storm cannon now, on the very tip, when it fires, it will launch you in the air, perfectly straight up, and then you will land on the ground and die.
Yeah.
So,
Playing golf.
you know,
Like,
that's me. Yeah, that's literally me, my second in command, Cool Cat, and my homie
Yes.
Deza with his hands in the air.
That's always likes skating on.
Yeah, and if you zoom in, that little flag that looks like a fucking t-shirt tag hanging from the
I know.
cannon,
I know
that's
that's
the that's the clan tag. I was very meticulous with details.
Yes.
oh my god.
Speaking of which, do you want to show off the full piece here on stream now? So that way everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you have it. You can show it off if you want. Go right ahead.
I mean, I could show off the full piece, but I'm talking like the background piece too for the window.
You want me to send you an image so you can show it? I can send you a copy. Yeah, hold on a second. Give me
No,
one second.
yes, the window.
So, and we'll go into details on the rest of the room later here. But a lot of things obviously are pointed out here if everybody has keen eyes, like Shoban, Seiko,
And Jay's box.
But the most noticeable things are obviously, from what catches my eye a lot every time I come on, is seeing those posters to the right, where my Internet Explorer is literally on top of.
So, really quick, I have a sepia version. So,
Oh no!
Yeah.
See if your tone version.
well, no. So, I'm going to show you something else really quick. If you look in the corner on the board, right, there's the wanted poster for ISO, there's the warded recruitment. The ISO base full image is actually that newspaper article on the left.
Oh!
You know,
That's
okay,
actually
okay.
That's a sepia. So I turned it into a sepia image so it would look like an old school article. I'm gonna send you that version if I can find the color one. But at the end of the day, I just want you to kind of see how crazy it looks. Give me 1 second. I'm about to send it.
Oh,
to
I've
you.
got a close up of that. Like, here, guys, here's what it was when I
So
got
you know what's so funny is like if we told you to put in the Brand Mind Special Forces Commander on the fucking on the board, that'd be really fucking hilarious. But I don't think we thought about that a long time ago. I just now thought of
I
it.
would literally just ask. I would just ask. Interpret it like this: I am Supreme Commander here on the board.
But here's the funny thing, right? Everything that's written is gibberish. It's pretty much like auto-generated gibberish from Illustrator.
Why didn't you just fucking do ChatGPT?
I have I just don't have. I didn't have energy to write shit, so it just repeated random shit. I don't know why, but the titles are all from the last war. Onslaught of Fort Exodus, failed attempts by the colonial regime. They never broke through the siege of the ISO base at Clanton. Like Clan's Head held literally from the pike down. They tried to take that our base. They did not. So that was one thing. And then the Eastern Front holds due to Allied coalitions because the Eastern side actually, for last war, was able to maintain their backlines way better than the Western side. Literally, just when you look at the map, that's not even like embellishment. Unfortunately, it's true. And then the enlistment thing on the bottom. Like, those were the only things that I put energy into writing. Everything else, I just kind of auto stamped it.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, the west side would always be the one moving. The east side would not.
True. Well, the thing about us is that I think I've almost probably built a base on every map in the game except for the newer backline maps.
There's no point unless we fight like on a front like
Yeah.
east to west.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. But you see, the image you have, Blue,
Hmm.
was before I put it in Photoshop and made it look all tarnished.
Yeah, this was like an earlier version, and if somebody had a keen eye, they would actually determine what's written in the small text there, and possibly just write it down in a good paragraph somewhere on
A
the
good
internet.
paragraph
Yeah.
somewhere.
I thought about writing something constructive, but then I was saying to myself, um, yeah, I'm too lazy, so I just didn't want to do that. I
You
just
could have just had the.
no, because like somebody told me like, oh, you should just write like random like whatever, like, and I was like, yeah, but it's so much easier to just let it auto type. So I just did.
I mean,
that
the thing is, you could just ask Prescott to write it down.
That is true, but there's always next time. There's always next time.
There's always.
I highly doubt this is the last Foxhole piece. Like my clan's 50th anniversary is next war because we took this war off. So next war is our 50th as a clan. So I am doing like a piece for like my group.
And here's the final piece. All right, so it's taller,
Yeah.
very tall.
Yeah, it is. The medical bag on the floor, the ammo thing you don't see. There's loose seven. I think it's 9.2 ammo on the ground. There's shells. Uh,
Most of the details on screen anyway. So.
Oh no, yeah, like when I do art like this that's intended to be um like detailed, I always tell people design your work bigger so that way when you shrink it, the quality doesn't get screwed up, and when you re-enlarge it, you're just bringing out the quality that's already there. You know what I'm saying? So like this was meant to be big, and if I think the actual size of this is 24 by 48. It's huge. Like if like it's the size of an art pad. If you were to go to like an art store, like Michael's, and pick up an art pad, like the actual size is if I was to print it is huge. It's like the size of my table at home.
That's a big ass poster, man. That's all I can
Yeah,
say.
no, but that was the whole concept behind it is that like
Yeah.
I want details.
I know.
Like I want people to look and enjoy it. So it's like you're not gonna get that if you do it small. You won't get it at all.
Okay, so the thing is, even if you try to post this on wall, I don't think the file size is available. What file? What's the file?
Depends on the file size. It depends on the file size.
Yeah, no.
Well, here's the thing,
What's the file size on this?
I don't even know.
6.91
Yeah.
megabyte.
Yeah. So
Oh,
here's the thing,
I think just barely
yeah.
over the Nitro one.
Yeah. So when you do it on Illustrator or Photoshop, this file started getting slow and laggy as I finished it because it had so many. Altogether, I think there was like 12 layers in Illustrator, and then when I moved it to Photoshop, it was flattened, so it didn't really require too much in general. But yeah, this was because like every item you see was built separately, like the table, the chairs, the
The
Demon
room.
Slayer box. The funny story is those grenade crates were from another freelance job I did. I just happened to have World War II crates lying around, so I was like, why am I going to make a brand new one when I can just reuse this one? And it just happened. It just happened to fit the style, and
It does
I did not know Lenny was a medic, and somehow I felt like a medic bag needed to go under the table.
I am a medic though, so.
Yeah, so that was accident. The shells are based on real shells, so like I don't necessarily know how Foxhole idolizes their shells. I mean, I know how they look, but these shells are more based on traditional World War II shells. Those are Arctic shells right there on the right, and then the ones on the left are tank shells.
I mean, judging from the size of it, it's probably 75 or 76. So, it's just it's just BT size anyway.
Well, yeah, no, those are based off literally. Yeah, those are huge shells. Like, I don't. Yeah, they're there. Inside.
They're there.
I mean,
yeah,
just the amount of detail, and like you even put in the last order of what I wanted with the sledgehammer and my 4 lines.
Oh, yeah, zoom in. Damn, 4 lines. 4 lines, man. 4 lines. No, what you wanted was rings, and I was saying to myself, okay, that's not realistic.
That's not realistic.
Nobody has time. Yeah, nobody has time for that shit. People are, if I'm in a war, I'm gonna take a knife and like carve it into the side of my sledgehammer. It's a little more symbolic and it feels more realistic. So I did that, and yeah, it was easy to do. But then you said you wanted to add a 5th line, but this was already done, so I didn't.
No, it was all right. It was by the time the 5th child got the 5th.
Oh yeah.
They killed off in Lenny's fanfic.
It's like
we haven't reached there yet. What the fuck? I haven't written that part yet. I still have to write like the 5th and 6th chapter. I have just now written the fucking the what was it? The reconnection of Abandoned Ward. The siege was broken, so.
I feel like that if somebody actually liked this poster, I actually see this poster right here for recruitment for the motherland of Warden. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Presco will be all over this though, so.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. So the posters were not the hardest thing to do. It's just, I literally looked up. I'm not gonna lie. It was an Adolf Hitler newspaper article that inspired the Warden Gazette. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, Hitler inspired that one a little bit. The wanted poster was simple. And originally,
anybody that has a big angle card, right? Check Hitler right now.
Oh right? God! But the Warden recruitment poster just reminded me, for some reason, of sci-fi. For some reason, when I did the symbol, I was thinking about Star Trek. I have no idea why. but it reminded me of like the Federation symbol with the whole little reef thing. So I was like, you know what? Let me do something kind of old school, but a little more like traditional. So I'm pretty sure somebody could use any of these posters for stuff like this. I mean, they all work for what it is.
I mean, in all honesty, I really don't mind, just as long as they hit you up before they do it. That's what I would care about.
Look here, man. I need my royalty payments. You want
to
get my royalty payments?
You need all that money, bro.
No, dude, this takes time. Most people don't realize this takes time. Like,
yeah,
I had COVID for like 2 weeks, and then I fucked my ankle up really bad to the point where even when it recovered, I was still in the bed. And so I couldn't get near my computer, and I don't have a laptop, right? My computer's like ridiculously built for gaming and for 3D. I just don't have 3D software, so I've been doing a lot more 2D traditional artwork to make money.
Oh, Lenny, you remember how I told you that Def actually sent some of this artwork here, like the background and everything, through the AI?
Oh yeah. What the fuck does it look like?
Show him the background one that looks like it came out of a damn weird thing. I don't know if you have that one. Do you have that one or no?
I saved it just now, so let's see if I can find it in my download.
Oh, I sent you the sepia version of the background if you want to show that.
Christ.
I don't know where that is.
Discord, just look on your Discord. It's in your Discord. I sent it to you. Directly to you. No, at least your desktop looks neater than mine. For some reason, dude, I came online yesterday and I was trying to figure out why my hard drive was getting smaller, like the space was shrinking, and I looked, and there's like a
There we
weird,
go.
yeah, there's like a weird glitch that happens where your temporary files won't delete, right?
Yes.
And
Here we go. Here's what happened with the
oh
AI
yeah,
generation.
yeah, it's like a sewage pipe to heaven.
Christ.
I like how there is a freaking sign at the top too. They never forgot that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That looks like a fucking. That looks like a radio station whose fucking antenna
Yeah.
got knocked over by a hurricane.
No, it's look inside the garage. It looks like hell rose up out of the garage. It took the yellow and orange from the sun rising and put it in the garage like a solar flare. It's
That looks like someone's making a fucking nuclear reactor in there.
more? What's in there? Wait, what's in there? Zoom in. Hold up. I've never looked. Can you zoom in more? I kind of want to see what's in there.
Okay,
Oh, you can.
I can.
It looks weird, but I like the house because I didn't design any houses.
Right. It looks like it's trying to interpret a person there, sir.
I mean, you know what's funny? Go to the left and look at the gray thing.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't that have-
What was it?
Golden ratio. That's a golden ratio circle. Go to your left. Go to your left. Really quick. Look at that. It looks like a golden ratio circle.
Fucking.
That is crazy. Also, I thought that was a porta potty that got jammed into the ground when I first saw it.
Jesus Christ.
The funny thing is that when I designed the background, it had poles, it had factories, but I didn't think it would actually create poles and houses. Like, I was like, what? Like, how is there enough information for this? It's all behind the wall, but somehow it did it.
I mean, what are the tags that you gave the AI to make it do this? If I don't remember exactly.
I don't remember the tag because I didn't do this. Cobra didn't tell me he took the image and AI'd it a bunch of times. Wait, are those people on the roof?
Yes, there's one person actually looks like a person.
Wow, that was before I added the black figures on the cannon, so that wasn't even there.
And there's flowers on the ground and there's a fucking walkway. What the fuck? It's a pathway and shit.
The power lines look like they got flicked in the air midway, like the wind is blowing. That's kind of cool though.
I just noticed there's a little black line going this way, so it does look like an antenna or power line that was tipped over.
No.
Yeah, you can.
It took my storm cannon and completely butchered it into a sewage pipe. That's what it looks like.
This is what happens to storm cannons in peacetime, guys.
It turns into a giant sewage pipe.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, we gotta find a reason to start war with the colonials somehow, right?
What? The fact that the AI fucked up the cannon and made it into a sewage pipe? Yeah, guys. War 102 has a reason for us fighting now, boys. Let's fight for the pipe.
Let's fight for the
What
pipe.
the heck is this? They made a snake. It's made a little freaking snake cloud.
Christ.
Yeah, that's yeah. Look at the. You have the sepia image. Show it, and you can see the difference. And stuff.
Speaking of which,
Well, let me actually check like how.
Hold up, it's in your Discord. Give me a minute.
I think I can actually post it without even with Nitro. Let me just check like
Yeah,
how big.
I sent.
Can you tag me where it is, bro?
Yeah, that was it. If you sent, yeah, if you sent it.
I didn't hit enter.
Keck,
There we go.
imagine.
It didn't hit enter. All right,
No,
so
I
this
thought I
is
hit enter. I thought I hit enter, and it was just there in limbo.
you have this. This is the basically what it
Sepia
was
version.
before, or it was sepia. You'd have to go deeper in order to find the colored version, but you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this looks kind of cool, so let's just call this the World War II inspired version.
It's 100 megabytes, so I think you can put it on wall, and people would just be very confused of why the fuck this art piece exists. People that are not in the know because we've been fucking just talk.
So zoom down. So there's arty shells in the ground along with sandbag debris. There's mines on the left side. There's a pipe. There's an AT pillbox on the right. That's a rifle pillbox on the upper right corner.
Oh, there's the watchtower.
I would love for the freaking devs to let us hang flags from our bases, like from the wall. I don't know why. I would pay 20 BMATs for this.
I would.
I mean, everyone would, but the only problem is that they have to animate it.
True. Well, no, not necessarily, because if you pinch it, like if it was like a tent piece from the top and the bottom, not the way I did it in this image, then it would be fixed, and you could get away with that.
Yeah.
But knowing them, they'll work hard and make it actually flat like a real flag. There's factories, like those are supposed to be power plants on the left, along with something there. I don't know what that is. I think it's like an oil facility. That's a coal plant because this man brings me so much coal, so I put a coal plant in the middle.
I bring you so much coal that
He-
you've thrown in it,
he-
man.
And you know what's funny? They gave us a coal power plant now. So
Gives
Oh,
fucking
no. My job's gonna turn even more hell.
fucking
no,
fucking he brings you black gold.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing: the cannon in the middle, right? When I was designing the base, that was originally going to be a storm cannon, but when I was looking at how small it was, I was like, wow, this doesn't look right. So it was inspired. You ever been to Viper and to the cities, and you see those old arty cannons that are just lying around everywhere that you can't use them? That's pretty much what inspired me to design that in the middle. But originally that was supposed to be the storm cannon platform, and then I pretty much copy and pasted the top section, put it over to the right, finished it, and bam, storm cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You You seem to have forgotten the Howie Garrison's back here, sir.
No, no. So zoom out.
Sure.
Those are Howies right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing when I was designing it, so here's the thing: when I design bases in the game, my Howies are on the outlining layer of the base primarily, but if the base has multi layers, I designed this base if it was kind of the ideal War 100 ISO base, where it's more based on the new style of how we build, where we try to be very thoughtful about space. So it's more like having a good single layer of bunker design, and then all your facilities embedded in the middle. So if the angle was better, you would see more Howies in the background. But because the angle is like you're sloping from a low angle into it, that's why you don't see all the Howies popping out. Perspective was a bitch doing this, but yeah.
Let's be honest, though, many people could nitpick at your art, but the greatest critic here to artwork is the art creator themselves.
Look, dude, I love how this came. Here's the thing: I never knew when I signed up to do this project with you.
Oh, you never. You always like my art projects, man. When I toss out the ideas, you're like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, no. But here's the thing: I didn't realize that I was gonna have so many like sub projects built into it. This piece, I'm gonna actually modify it and make it look like the base was under attack from the front. I'm gonna add like tank debris and make it look more, I guess, unique as a separate total piece. But that's what I'm trying to say. This project was so freaking detailed, bro, that it just gave me a lot of other extra stuff that I could use.
I mean, what was it? The idea came episode 5 or episode 4. It was it was months ago now.
Yeah, no. The funny thing was, so the original idea that Blue presented was just
Watchtower.
He wanted you and him
in a watchtower.
Yeah, that was it. And so then we were talking about it for about a week or two, and I was like, okay, what should we put in the window? And then he was like, put an ISO base, and I was like, an ISO base? I was like, what the hell? I was like, okay. I don't even know where to start with this shit. It's not like I record my bases everywhere. I don't. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I Googled 6 different images of bunkers and one of the facilities when they introduced them. And I took those images with the best of my ability and tried to recreate some of that in a totally different perspective than the image was giving me. So for me personally, when I showed this to Cool Cat, Covert, and a few other people, all of them were like, "Oh shit!" So I was like, "Okay, that's a good impression." you know. And then the room was easy. I wanted it to feel like you guys were in a war room. I wanted it to pay homage to that you guys have your own Twitch streaming, your own WUHcast, and that's why you have the radio on the table and the headsets and the old school walkie-talkie mics. Originally, you guys were gonna be playing poker, and I was gonna have you guys doing a poker face thing, but it got to the point where as I started, so to create you guys in character form, I had to actually put the table and the chairs in the position, right? Then I found two references of guys sitting down, and I lowered the opacity and I put them behind the table, and I used that to create your warden doppelgangers. And, now, here's the funny shit. So Blue decides to send me reference of what you guys look like in Foxhole, but he sends me fucking anime. And I'm like, bro.
I mean, that's pretty much everyone, you know that, right?
I don't know if I picture myself as an anime character, but you know, I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's okay. It's like
Alchemist. Maybe Full Metal Alchemist because I got long hair in real life. I feel like an Edward.
I mean, to be fair, the only anime that has familiar look like wardens is literally FMA. So.
No, yeah. Literally, it is the closest. The interesting thing is that originally when I designed it, I had made Blue the right side and Lenny the left side, right? But then when the medical bag and when Blue was like, "Oh, Lenny's the medic," I'm like, "Okay, flip it." But the funny thing is, if you guys look at your hair, it's inspired by the anime reference he gave me.
Oh, that's fine.
You guys have very layered, spiky, toned hair, like the anime photos he sent me. Because one guy had really crazy white spiky hair, and the other one had really crazy black hair. And I remember sitting down at my table, and I was talking to one of my friends, and we were talking about this piece, and my friend was like, are you gonna really draw them as anime characters? I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna draw them as anime characters.
I didn't want you to.
I was like, I'm like, dude, the last time I drew Goku was like when I was 15. So that's not happening. I love anime. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an anime artist though.
Oh my god, I drew a Goku. I was 15.
I mean to be fair, like even if we asked you to do anime, I don't think we would specify just actually do it in anime style.
Yeah, but that was the point though. Like I wanted your characters to fit into the warden look. So your uniforms are based on the Outrider tanker uniforms. The glasses that the character on the left are wearing are actually tanker glasses. The uniforms are based on the Outrider scout uniform, but with subtle changes. Like I added like the armband on the arm. I added the little insignia rank thing on the shoulder, which I got that from Star Trek. I love Star Trek, so I have to add little nuances. And but these are pretty much super accurate to warden uniforms.
I mean, I love them. I still love them at the end of the day, man.
I mean, like I said, this whole that's the thing. Most people don't realize is when I specifically get a job, and it's with somebody that I know, and they're a friend or a family member or a colleague or whatever. I try to use what I know about them, and this is why I told Blue, I was like, I want all the info now because I don't want you bugging me later while I'm working on it. Even though once or twice he did kind of like, you know, he was like, Def, don't forget this. I was like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
I most likely got stickied during the in-between phases.
I think I might. Yeah, I stickied you a few times, but then I mean, that's an ISO tradition, just kill everybody in the base before we go to war.
And everybody in the world chat just freaks out about why all these guys are TKing each other.
Yeah, like somebody asked us last time. They were like, "ISO, you're okay?" I was like, "Training exercise."
It's no. Just say we're testing out weapons.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was trying to see how far I could throw the sticky.
Yeah. And someone is somehow just in front of you.
Exactly. but like I was saying before, that was the point when I designed this. I wanted this shit to fit everything that Blue wanted in it, but I wanted it to still be something that I liked as well because like I'm the artist. I want to enjoy what I create. This went beyond what if I was to show you the folders of files, I got like 10 or 11 different folders with like everything. So the table, the chairs, the headsets, the radios, the mics, the bullets on the ground, the machine gun crates, the arty shells, what else? The grenade boxes, the radios on the grenade boxes. There's a chest between you guys that you can't really see it, but if you move to the balcony area, that wooden thing.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, that's a wooden chest.
We spent 25 B mats making that chest.
Exactly. But that's
guys, we forgot the unspoken rule. We shouldn't be building inside a pre-built structure the devs made.
Hey, that's something, man. I'm sure they're gonna complain about that later.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I enjoy doing this because it was so freaking layered. It was a lot of work. It did keep me up at night towards the end. It's detailed. Like the radios. Like if you zoom on a microphone, zoom on a microphone for a second. Like the mics.
There you go.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Like I want to show you how crazy detailed that mic is. Look at that. Like the dots, I did those in straight lines. That's tedious in my brains.
Yeah.
And if you zoom in like on the edge of the floors where the wall meets the ground, there's dirt. If you look at certain things, like when I showed you the piece when it was almost done, it was before I put it in Photoshop. If you look at corners of wood, there's dirt. There's rust and dirt on the bottom of those shelves. The ground has dirt on it. The machine gun box, the Demon Slayer box has dirt on it. There's shadows that were added after. Oh, I love that flag. That flag is my pride and joy in the left corner.
Yes. I think everybody, like, I remember you when you showed me when we talked about the flag before, like, stream and whatnot, you said everybody talked about that flag.
Yeah, because
I think it's
part
because
of the idea.
Everyone liked how the flag is and how it's hung.
It wasn't even part of the original idea. That was the funny thing. Like originally, the walls were supposed to be jammed with a lot of content, but then I was looking at old war rooms, and one of them had a banner hanging from it, and then I was looking at rooms of like knights, and I was looking at other people's concept art to kind of get inspired, and I found the perfect flag. And then I took the warden symbol and made some adjustments to the color so it would look a little different, but still like a warden symbol. And yeah, like the flag is one of my favorite. Like for the left side of the wall, the flag. But honestly, there's everything here is so fucking detailed, bro. Like the background grass was made strand by strand. And
there's the grass, man.
No,
you can also say,
Lenny,
that the grass was added because of the game Go Touch Some Grass.
Actually, I added that as a protest to, can you let me cut fucking trees, Foxhole, please? Thank you.
They're not gonna let us do that. I've been asking. I've been asking for a fucking axe for like 20 wars now.
No. Let me tell you a funny story. So we did a base at the Reef in Tempest, and there were these guys. I don't remember what group they were from. And they took gunboats and they artied a hill until they got rid of all the trees, right? And built the smallest, most compact facility with everything you need on top of each other. They pretty much showed me that you could do whatever you want. You just got to bomb a hill with about 500 shells.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get rid of trees. The trees disappear because of no man's effect. So in reality, all you got to do is bomb your area if you don't want trees. Like
we have fire. I don't know how the fuck we haven't. We're not burning fire.
You know why they're not going to do that though? One of the reasons I think they're not going to do that is because the game already. So I'm a game designer. Like that's my ultimate goal is that. And when you're using a server engine like the one they're using, and they're not using the R2 engine, which would be way better suited for Foxhole, but they're using it for Anvil. The problem is that the more effects that you add, like fire, the worse it will kill the lag. So you notice that when you're in a vehicle, right, and sometimes you're in a battle, and everybody at the same time will pass a spot, and there's a lag spike, and then all your vehicles will hop 3 inches forward, and you wonder why. It's because of the amount of crap they put in the game. So yeah, let's add the ability to burn trees down with fire on top of the arty fire effects that happen. I'm pretty sure they're trying to not kill us with the lag, and also the queue times are horrible. Imagine waiting longer to get into a region.
Oh, everyone experiences that.
And
No, but like I mean much longer, bro. I one time had a timer go up by 20. I don't think I ever told you that.
the
I had a
fuck?
timer go from like 15 to 35, and then
That's-
it went down, and then it went.
That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
You never did tell me that. What?
Yeah, no, like literally, Cool Cat and me were in the thing, and we were like cursing each other out. We were like, "Why the fuck's this going up? Why is it not going down?" And it literally shot me and him up about 15 or 20 freaking spots. I was like, "My God, why?"
I get the feeling the DK op was in there doing a song.
Oh man, look, I. You see, look, ISO's not a huge clan, man. We're not a huge clan. Even though we could easily bring 3 to 4 tanks on the field with no issue. We're not a huge clan. But it's funny how it doesn't matter if you're a huge or a small clan. If you have 15 fucking flatbeds with arty shells, you're gonna literally cause, border issues. No matter, like, it doesn't matter, But then it depends, because I don't understand how the priority system works in Foxhole. It's weird, because like if you're Logi, there's a separate priority system from being a soldier. That's what I was told. So
From how it works, alright, it depends on what you're carrying inside the logistical aspect. Alright, so the game weighs it by certain types of items. So in the past, R mats would weigh a value higher than B mats for some odd reason. Which,
really? That's weird.
Yes, it still is. It is true to this day. In the past, in Foxhole, before you came on board the community, RMATs, like everything in logistics, was a number value. And BMATs was the lowest, one of the lowest. RMATs was higher value, because in the past we had to use RMATs on the front line to make AT pillboxes, rifle garrisons, then sunken pillboxes and whatnot in the past.
Yeah, I remember those. When I got on the game, those were still around. And I thought they were
Yeah,
the coolest
those were
thing
still
I've ever
around.
found.
Yeah, I just tend to forget it, but that number was posted in the chat here and there when someone would submit it, all right, or it would tell you the number or something like that. So it's using those numbers, all right, to determine the priority list for logistics. So every single item has a number value to crates, to scrap, even individual scrap, I'm sure. But the higher priority is usually logistics that are heavy in one aspect, and it possibly takes what is already transferred over and deducts that and makes the other people wait longer with the same amount of value or similar amounts is possibly what I can say to that. I'm not really
That's
done.
interesting.
This is just a wild guess. Because
I mean, it makes sense though. It's
yeah, it
interesting.
does, but then again though, this is Foxhole.
Yeah, but then here's the funny shit, right? If you wear a tanker uniform and you come in a tank, sometimes you'll get sent in before the Logi. So I'm very curious to how they coded that in this game, honestly, because like it defined, like, I can understand logistics getting priority. Obviously, logistics is the backbone of Foxhole. Because I was watching the streamer named Raptor. He's a really cool streamer, and I was watching him play Broken Arrow, and he brought up a bunch of games, and Foxhole was one of the games where he was talking about how like logistics is the backbone of the game in making sure that things operate correctly, which I fully agree. But it's interesting that sometimes you can come with a herd of tanks, and the tanks will get through the border faster than the Logi. So it's like,
Yes.
I'm really curious.
It possibly values armor higher than stuff in a truck.
Hey guys,
I don't know.
let's let the 10 tanks in. But hey, our trucks have the shells.
No, you don't need the shells.
for
Just gonna drive the
the-
tanks like Batman, Larry. We're just gonna drive the tanks into the enemy with nothing.
Just materialize out of nowhere.
I'm not the one who designed that, man.
Look
And
here, man.
What I remember, devs wanted to get the community away from tanks,
Look.
but now it's like,
Look,
oh,
bro,
let's add
bro.
all these tanks in.
Bro, the best gift they ever gave me with the update, the recent update, is squad storable armor. I could store all my vetted and weaponized vehicles now. I am the happiest human being on the planet because of that.
Oh wait, what? Really? I
Yeah.
never noticed.
Yeah. So
I didn't watch it. Enlighten me
yeah.
on that.
So you could so the things that I like that they modified, you could store armored vehicles. That's the number one. That's my favorite. There's no more GS or BS in the game. It's called MS.
This
and
sounds like it's gonna cause some problems here.
No, actually, it's guess what? We always bitched about. Everybody complained about why can't we make GS in the MPF? Why can't we make GS in the facilities? Guess what? You can make MS everywhere. You can make it in the factories. You can make it in MPF. In one day, your material factory can produce 69,000 MS. I found out.
The fuck?
So 69,000.
Yes.
GS. You want to know how much GS we make every day? Covert makes 100 crates of GS this last war, and we were putting in on average in one day, holy shit, like almost 50,000 GS throughout the day. At some point, our base was eating like 700 to 800 GS an hour. I was like, wow. The MS sounds more promising. Also, the cool thing now is the maintenance tunnels 2.0, they will slowly repair your base over time. You can control their range based on a time frame. So they're making it a lot more user-friendly in that area. What else? You got a coal power plant, which is really cool. I'm trying to remember. Oh, advanced construction vehicle. There's a new CV that actually helps you to build bunker bases and dig up trenches. It's pretty much everything we've always wanted because I'm tired of hammering my bunker base. So now, when you concrete your bunker base, you could actually have 5 CVs drive around and do it in double the speed. Also, concrete could go on pallets, which is really cool.
So, basically, we're just going away from. They're just doing all the fixes that everybody wanted long ago. Great.
No, but that's the funny thing is that I was talking about it with Cool Cat. I was talking about it with Covert. We always talk about the things that we would like to see improved, and I feel like this is the best quality of life improvement update they've done. Like a lot of times, I go through their streams, and I'm like, no, you're not. When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? They knocked out so much crap. It's not even funny. Like I don't have any complaints.
Probably because now that they
just...
realize that fucking most of the vets are leaving. They need somehow keep them in.
So ask Blue, right? How many fucking vehicles were stolen from my base last war?
Yes.
How many griefers I had to fucking deal with? I'll say this shit right now in this cast. I don't care who you are. I don't like griefers. I don't like alts. I don't like any of that crap. It's a game. We're supposed to have fun. The devs would love to say, oh yeah, everything's public. In reality, though, as a gamer, when you build a base, when you put the time in, when you put the effort into building your base, your facility, whatever you're doing, right? That's your property. That's your clan's property. That's your group's property. And the courtesy should be to ask. And I caught a guy, and I won't say what group he's from or anything, try to take my LCD. And then he tried to jump down my throat and literally admitted he would come back, so we threw an HE at him.
That's hilarious.
And then he tried to say like, oh, that we team killed. I'm like, yeah, but you literally came into the base and griefed. And then a bunch of our allies from our coalition came and pretty much put the guy in his place because like the guy was just trying to excuse it. And he's like, you accept my apology? I was like, no, bro. Because there has to be a respect among us as wardens. Or even in colonials. I don't know how the collies do crap.
Amogus.
I've never played colonies. I never will. I'm a warden loyalist. But at the end of the day,
we need to find My
Yeah.
bad. You can keep going. I'm just gonna say this. We need to find
Yeah.
a colonial leader that's like on the same level and get their perspective this at some point.
Well,
Lenny.
the only point for that, only one to do that is to let you go on sigil, and I refuse to go on sigil.
Neither
So,
am I going Sigil because
uh.
I don't. I think, no offense to the colonial people if they ever tune in, but
But they do
y'all
tune
are
in
some
though.
rude ass motherfuckers to us here, and y'all been rude to me too many times
It's
before.
because
so I'm not
it's because they're
giving a shit.
it's because both sides are too entrenched in their own fucking lies and piss. So
No. But here's I've told this story to Blue, and this will tell you how. No offense, but how stupid some colleagues could be in the game. So me and my second in command were scouting. Right, we had a binos. We found a base, right, and we mortared it.
hmm
The guy gets killed. What does he call us? Alts. And we're looking at him. I'm like, and this was before they got rid of cross comms, right? So he's flipping us out, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are alts." I'm like, "Bro, you know something? I'm gonna introduce you to the best foxhole invention ever. It's called binos, dumbass. We are not alts. We're using the tools that the devs gave us to find your base and mortar it to hell. So if you have a skill issue and you can't deal with that, you can take your sarcastic ass and shove it. Plain and
It's
simple.
just, it's crazy how
You know?
the alt situation has spiraled out of control.
But
It's
that,
like,
but
fine.
it's more or less just people who just want to get a upper hand.
But here's the thing,
No, the thing
yeah.
is they're literally taking the quote all is fair in love and war too literally.
But here's the thing, you can't. Here's the thing: call somebody an alt who's actually alting. Call somebody a griefer who's actually griefing. Don't call somebody who's actually using binos and found your base and blew it up.
Was the base in just in the middle of fucking nowhere?
You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that
You'd be surprised, Lenny, at how deep they can get into territory.
no, it's funny though. Like some of the things that happen in Foxhole are just
I mean,
more entertaining than I realize.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
There's a reason why I took the like last war was fun.
It was fun,
But
yeah.
I was very much disappointed in the fact that our energy as a faction kind of just went down the hole, and I was busting my ass hardcore. All my guys busted their ass last war, and we were gonna fight this war and then take the next one off. I literally remember telling Cobra, I was like, bro, I said, yeah, we're taking a break.
My guys were ready, literally ready, like to go for this war, but then it's like.
I mean a lot of.
I'm like, hey, that's fine. I'm just gonna let my guys go colonial. Two of my guys went colonial this war since it's the break war, just that way they could try it out.
No.
So, and I told them I'm not going colonial with you because I don't like them. They treat me disrespectfully. In all honesty,
This is why Shard 3 and Shard. This is why Shard 3 is the best Shard.
I like Shard 3.
Shard 3 is fun.
All right.
Even though
Shard 3
even though
used to have it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so funny story because I was the one that just pretty much hopped on Shard 3 because I'm like fuck it because it's a different shard, I can be colonial. Someone on there literally called me a alt, but then literally everyone else in this server be like, dude, this is Shard 3.
Yeah, save that for the other shard.
Except
I remember.
no, it's because Shard 3 is full of new players at the time. So that a lot of new players were like, wait, what's an alt?
Well, that's the problem is that when they decided to split into 3 shards, I think the biggest issue with that was there was no education for when you remerge the shards.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody came from 2 and 3, and then all of a sudden you're getting the reality of what Foxhole really is, which is a great game with a great, from my perspective, warden side. For the most part, yeah, you're gonna have disagreements. Yeah, you might curse out a guy and make up later, but you know the reality is there is alts, there's griefers, and there's drama, and unfortunately that's just Foxhole. And I mean, honestly, if you're thinking about it, like it wouldn't feel realistic if you didn't have those factors in it anyway. So it's like.
I thought I ran away from clan drama and fucking toxicity in clans from Planetside 2, but no, I get dragged into a different one every single time I'm fucking in Regen because I fucking hate outfits They're stupid, even though I was in one a long time ago. I just didn't want to fucking be an officer again. Because dealing with fucking idiots was so bad.
So when I started playing Foxhole back in
Lenny, it's fine. Just join CL.
No.
No, don't join CL. Don't join CL. Don't join CL. There's way too much. Every time I go to a fucking region, it's literally fucking CL getting into a fight with some other clan, and I'm like, yo, why am I in the region when CL always has a disagreement with somebody? I'm like, no, I can't do that.
It's because by this point it's just become a meme, and the new members literally just get absorbed into the propaganda. That's the problem.
I literally, there was a guy that was.
I'm in that Discord server because Lasco gave me a fucking link like 2 years ago now.
Wow.
Yeah. It's funny. Recently too, there was some guy looking for a regiment that does only medical stuff, and I just
Those
tagged him
exist?
And I said, "Insert CL meme here."
Wow.
Those exist, but like for me,
I feel like there was one. Isn't there like a?
there is one. I think it's 15th Med.
Yeah. I know there was a Red Cross group.
Yeah, it's Red
Which I
Cross.
found so funny.
But the thing is that like CL stopped asking me to join their fucking clan because I said no so many times in so many wars. They just gave up. Even when I was in region with like Eagle Sword and Lakshar, they even asked me, "Hey, you want to join CL?" I'm like, "No." All right then.
They're pretty chill.
That's chill. It's just that the meme can be taken too far if people don't understand it. I understood it. I just said no multiple times. I just didn't want to join. I just didn't want to be. I'm solo man for life, so. Because I just don't want to deal with all the fucking drama. I'm fine with solo man drama, because at least solo man drama you can deal with it by yourself.
Way, dude. You're gonna find drama either way in Foxhole.
I know. That's why I stopped listening to Foxhole or just be in Fox. Even though I was playing Foxhole like yesterday because someone bribed me to be in to go in Foxhole.
Yeah.
Someone bribed you?
Yes.
Wait. Wow, that's okay.
Who bribed you?
Don't worry about it.
No. Dude, but look. Solo playing is cool. I think all of us started out as solo players, and then magically you get stuck into the fucking fraternity of clans, and then you either stick with it or you say fuck it and go back to being solo.
I did say fuck it. I am solo. I think to me, as much as I hate playing solo man is just the way to go, because sure the clans have the impact. The solo man is what keeps the impact.
You see, here's the thing, right? My compromise in my head mentally was don't make a big clan.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, like my mental note to myself. So what the clan that I was in was the Roughnecks that Commander Rod used to run.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the Father Lemons incident happened, a lot of clans just disappeared, went on break, and RN was being run by most of the low rank members. So we originally, a while back, me and one of my friends, Wire Dog, had the idea of doing a Black Ops unit just to have fun separate from RN. That evolved into the ISO. I never wanted to lead a clan, but then eventually I did.
I mean, of course, one thing leads to another. That's the problem.
Oh no, I have no regrets, man. Like honestly, like it's. I don't know how larger clans operate. I don't.
They have subsections. Oh, hey, Virtuous J is in the chat.
Yeah. Well, like I just don't want to know how they. Like, I give props to all the larger clans that exist, but like I like being part of a small group. I know all my members. I talk to them. I see how they're doing. I engage with them, and we have a shitload of fun. And I prefer that over having like 1,000 guys, but then only 100 of those dudes are active anymore. To me, that's completely counterproductive in a way. So.
Fuck, man. Oh, Jesus.
What? What? That didn't sound right. What happened?
I'm just sneezing. Fucking dusty in my room. I have to fucking
That's how he
clean
sneezes.
it.
Alright, he sneezes pretty weirdly. So...
I like how I look at the BT thing and my name got really dark purple to the point where I can't read it.
That's the tag.
I'm reading it and I'm like, I can't read this shit.
Okay, so on Discord, there are some colors that are unironically hard to see. Black and white, like purple's hard. What was it? not navy blue, but like it's not navy blue, but light blue is not easy. But like if it's like blue,
Small
like
screen
true
has
blue,
lane.
and
No, it
you
looks like
you
purple.
can't read that shit. If it's
Dude, it looks fucking purple.
It's
That doesn't
purple, that's
even
the
look
thing.
blue to me. That shit looks like purple embedded. Like if you ever seen a neon light and you see it bright as day, this is like walking into the Batcave with a neon light that's purple and trying to figure out what the fuck direction it's telling you to go. This is horrible.
fucking
Like
hilarious.
I didn't even notice it. I looked inside the Discord because I'm switching between Discords and I'm like, where am I? I see Covert and I look up and I'm like, I see my face, but where the fuck's my name?
That's the whole point.
Eyes
Literally.
hurt. I can't even look at this. I gotta switch to my Discord before my eyes bleed.
Here. Better.
Thank you. I can see.
There, better. It's red.
God.
I don't like the color red, to be fair. But
Oh, you can switch it. You can switch it back later, but for now, just leave it red, please. I don't care.
So literally, the idea of purple is so that way they know they can see this channel and they'll be in this channel for when they are in the cast.
No, yeah.
It
No
may
worries.
hurt your eyes,
It's
but
okay.
it's just for me to find you easily. That's the
Okay.
idea.
I mean, I could just obnoxiously bug you and be like, hey, what is this shit?
But then again, though, some people have. I'm sure there's someone out there having Discord in literally blind mode.
I have bright colors, I think, for most of my tags. I try not to put dark colors. It's just because Discord's like dark tone background completely fucks with my eyes. If it's like a dark color, it's weird.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's funny how Streamlabs has me log into my Twitch. Just the chat. Bruh.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go in here. But yeah, that's just how I work with my server. It's just to find y'all easier. I'll just
Yep.
leave it red in all honesty. I just don't like using red that much, to be fair.
Because Red
Oh
Man.
yeah. I mean, look, bro. Look, it's at the end of the day, it's your Discord.
No,
Is your-
no, you're right. You're right.
But technically, I'm scared. I'm staring into your Discord, so I would like not to go blind looking for my name. so for-
Okay, at least to be fair, we ain't forcing each other's discords to go in like
bro,
flashbang mode.
if I made
I
your
f-
name-
okay. So on
You
mobile.
need to say it.
So on mobile, right? There's actually a darker mode, a darker theme mode for mobile.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So and
Sounds
it's okay, but it's really dark. Let me.
Wow.
I would just let me just switch my fucking my mobile app to the to darker mode. It's experimental.
It's funny because whenever I set up my emails, right, my monitors are super bright because I have two of them on my table. And I like having Google on all my things set to darker backgrounds because the monitors are already so bright. I put them down to 20 brightness, and these things will still light up half my living room. So,
Oh, that's funny. Okay,
Yeah.
so also that. So on the phone version, if you tap the light theme too much, it will turn on your flashlight on the phone,
wow, that's bad.
which is hilarious. I'm like, it's so bright, you must turn the flashlight to flash it. Like nothing could go wrong. Ah yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I can just there. I'll just post it on the.
I
Still can look at this, but I think I'm just gonna post it on the chat anyway.
no, go ahead, bro.
Uh,
If anything, I can always look back later when my brain cells kick in. So yeah.
Once my brain cells kick.
You're just slowly going into the.
Nah, look here. The food is good, but it's been an hour and that
Hold on,
food
give me a
is
sec.
just vegetating in me. Bro, Spanish food will put you on your ass, man. Spanish food, like anything that's
Yeah.
like home cooked or really good ethnic food will always put you on your ass. Thai food, Japanese food. Dude, I had Pakistani food when I went to California one time, and not only was it good, but I'll just say that, the restroom experience with how spicy that shit was not pleasant. But it was good, though. It was good.
Yeah, Swoop said that because he just noticed. I accidentally forgot the screen capture is capturing my LD player on the side here because I'm using
I
my
noticed.
screen.
Yeah, I saw.
You were possibly wondering what the hell is it?
I just thought you had some random commercial thing and you're trying to make some money on the side. I was like, go right ahead, bro, do your thing. I'd do the same shit if they were paying me. You're like, did you watch the show KBC commercial? Yeah, I just minimized it. It's still showing, somewhat.
I mean, we all got time, man. Gotta make use of it somehow.
Yeah. So yes.
Oh no. I'm getting no discounts, Lenny.
You said you're not getting any discounts?
I'm not getting any discounts here, Lenny.
Yeah.
Shopkeeper ain't giving me discounts here, so I'm stuck. I actually ran out of oil too, so.
But trying to figure out games that I want to get later on. That's my goal.
But yeah, the total price for this commission when we settled the price was around 1,500 or 800.
Well, if it was 1,800, you still owe me money back.
Alright.
You said I paid you off full, man.
Well, if you're gonna add on to it, you technically owe me more.
Bruh.
So yeah, you said it. It's on video recording, so I have
I'm
proof.
trying to say what the price was for this commission.
No, I know. So the price was between 1,500 to 2,000. That was the agreement when we agreed on it. I told you leave it at the base of 1,500, and that if it became a project that had a lot more work-intensive labor in it, then we would price a little closer to the 2K.
There we go. It's on the VC. It's on the VC chat. The very dark mode.
Oh my god! What is this?
I can't see it, so I don't know what
It's fine. The VC chat, you just click on the room, and you just hover your mouse over it. You'll see open chat.
Oh wow, that is dark.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah, that is.
it's very dark.
It's not bad though because like it does cause lighter fonts to pop forward.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think I just like the original black, the original dark, and not just all black on my screen.
So what I'm seeing here is literally the void. Lenny's phone is consumed by it.
Still give me the pic so I can just give it to Showbon.
But can I be honest? I'm just gonna say that the dark mode, Virtuous, what up, boy? I haven't seen Virtuous in God knows how fucking long.
Yes.
It's been a while, bro.
I'm just gonna post on the other on.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. With the emojis, I guess you are.
I get the feeling Virtuous found out from Swoop because they are brothers. And
really? In real life?
Yeah, they are.
No wonder I like the two of them.
Dom actually asked me if I was Swoop's brother. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm his
It's also funny though that in the first episode of WUHcast, when me to start this out, when I first heard Steel's voice like through replay, I'm like, wait, you sound like Dom.
You know what's funny? I don't know if I've ever heard Virtuous's voice in Foxhole that much. Swoopy, always. I've always heard Swoop in Foxhole. Always. So, yeah. Because everybody has fucking comm issues, bro. Foxhole has the worst voice comm problem.
And yes, and it keeps breaking.
It's like whoever designed Foxhole voice had a bad Tourette's attack when they were programming it.
I honestly don't think it was. It's just how it's probably how they implement it into the game because VBox itself, it's not a bad system.
Yeah, it could be how they linked it. I don't know, honestly.
What
You
was the
know.
voice system that they commissioned for Foxhole?
Yeah, Vivox,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which is used literally everywhere.
Is everything
Yeah.
alright with Mom, by the way? Def, I forgot to ask you this earlier.
She's watching Law and Order behind me right now.
From the way that sounds good.
Well, I mean, I think I have you on my headset, Mike, so you shouldn't hear Law and Order as much as the. So whenever I go to a front, most people complain that they can hear the background sound, and I honestly don't give a fuck.
It's not. It's your
I know.
yes your mic, but it's just
Well,
you have to adjust the
yeah.
sensitivity on it. But in a way, for you in Foxhole, you can't do that.
Well, here's the funny thing, right? So my microphone picks up the sound obviously because it's a bigger mic, right? My headset that I bought not too long ago has a built-in mic built into the headset.
Yes.
So when I use my headset, you don't hear the background as much. So I started doing that, but here's the problem. Foxhole sometimes will shut the mic off because it has both functions, and then I got to switch back to the mic that picks up everything in the background.
I mean, to be fair, I had no problems with using my headset mic because it's fine. I think just because if you have like two concurrent what was it mics, you just pick the one that's default.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like.
Some
Like I said,
just programming stuff.
I literally was up really late last night because I was trying to figure out. I told you this before when we first started that my hard drive was just eating memory, and then I realized that I had a video folder with 100 gigs of video game video in it, and once I deleted it, everything was good.
Everything was good.
100 gigs of video, bro. There was like Wreckfest, Foxhole, you name it. Everything I played had a video. I was like, I don't remember recording this.
Check.
Yeah. Wreckfest.
I think I think after this
No,
episode of
I blame
WUHcast, you can just post the pic.
I blame my little cousin, bro. I blame my little cousin. That kid's a little devil.
Yeah.
No, like he comes over to my crib, and I was playing Foxhole, and I told him to say hi to Cool Cat, and he called Cool Cat every name except Cool Cat. He called it Poopy Cat, Turkey Cat, you name it. And so Cool Cat's like, yeah, that's definitely your cousin. I was like, how so? He's like, he's as sarcastic as you, and I'm like, thank you. Like, he's my blood. What do you expect?
God.
I mean, but look, it's like, be true to you, and life will take care of you in the end. That's my motto.
I mean, really depends.
You're not. What the hell am I looking at?
Because I'm not a religious man, so.
That's literally my gacha game. That's literally what I need. That's what I need to like deploy my fleets in the gacha game.
Are you streaming? Are you streaming the Azure line? Cause I saw it in the corner. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Lenny, he knew I was on. It's called Azure Lane, right? Yeah,
Big booba ship girl.
Sounds like a killing you, bro.
Dude, yesterday I was playing Project Hospital, and all I kept getting was messages from Cool Cat saying, "You must be building the hugest fucking hospital ever." He just kept messaging me, and I'm like, you're not helping me. I can't build a hospital if you keep fucking blowing up my Steam account. Like, he just kept... It's a fun game. I don't know if anyone's ever played it, but I like it. It's a good game.
I mean, there's a lot of games people would play. I just been playing too much Tom Clancy for a while, so.
Foxhole, Stellaris, Men of War, Soul Squad.
I mean, I mean, Stellaris is 100% a very good game because it lets me LARP everything.
Bro, I love Stellaris. It's a good game.
Did you hear of like Jesse Swift making like art, turning all of like the Foxhole vehicles into characters in some form?
Are you serious?
Yeah, no,
Is there an image?
Yeah, he's been doing this for like years actually.
Yeah, he did one for like nearly every single vehicle. Like he even did one for the MPT.
Multiple MPTs for Red Set.
That sounds cool, man.
It takes. It takes it's time. You know, it's funny.
Yeah. So before they introduced the rocket half track, I think I don't remember how long ago I did a 3D model of an RPG half track, and then somebody, I think it was Snake from HOC before he left HOC, sent it to Julian, and sometimes I think that helped inspire the fucking the rocket half track because my RPG half track looked a lot like that rocket one.
It may have helped him a little bit, inspired him.
Yes, come on. They can
I don't know.
confirm nor deny that it was inspired.
Well, no, here's the thing, right? Rocket half track is cool. I love it, but I always felt like the half track didn't get enough love, so that's why I designed an RPG half track because I felt like it would be a great vehicle because of how fast it was to do hit and runs on enemy tanks with like 8 rockets.
I mean, to be fair, that's what the colonials did when they gave him the ATR, the ATR tripod.
Rocket half track.
Dude, there's a video, and I'll show it to you guys one day. Me and Deza decided to drive around Saltwork and try to flank it, and 3 AT Typhoon half tracks killed our 30 mil tank in 5 seconds.
I'm not surprised.
I was like,
I somehow pinned a comment on my stream. I'm like, okay.
Wait, did you pin Fortress's comment on
I
that?
accidentally pinned a comment on my stream from Murphy.
That's
yeah, you did.
fucking hilarious, you dumb fuck.
It's the fucking phrase. That's what it is.
I think after this WUHcast, you can probably just post the pic on our,
Nah, yeah.
so everyone else can see this masterpiece.
Well, I'm happy this masterpiece came to reality. I love this.
I mean, yeah.
No,
I really love it.
Like I said, I enjoyed doing it. It was definitely a labored work of love.
Seeing that interpretation of what it did of the AI doing that to
That's
your artwork
hilarious.
was kind of funny though.
You know what's funny? I haven't taken this whole piece and put it in AI, but I might do that later today.
That'll be hilarious too. So now I just realized, like, I think the AI is interpreting post-war. I do believe that fucking the antenna-looking thing is literally just a storm cannon, but like people forgot what the fuck storm cannon is. So just put a bunch of lines to it.
Electrical wires, man.
Yeah, let's go wires on it. Be like, oh, it's right here.
It's so easy to scrap storm cannon, guys. You need to turn it into something else. Oh well, electrical wire.
I
mean, there are power lines now, so.
It's a 50-foot sewage pipe for chemical warfare, boys. This is how we're gonna win the war. That's how we're gonna win it.
When they had motor half tracks, they were gonna think of putting gas into that. Fuck.
Well, originally the Wardens were supposed to get an APC that was supposed to shoot smoke, but the rumor was it was supposed to shoot smoke and gas grenades. You wonder why we didn't get it.
I mean, we're already shooting gas anyway, so.
Drive by is
super heavy tank.
Oh yeah, a super heavy tank legit has like 2 grenade launchers on it.
Well, I mean, dude, you can use a GAC. Like, if you literally the GAC was designed to do exactly what the super tank does on a larger scale. The only problem is the GAC can get one shot killed by almost anything if it's not vetted. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm actually. What was the site that?
I don't even remember the name of it. You gotta ask Colbert.
Ah, damn it.
I don't remember the name of it. Let me see if he sent me a link. Hold on.
Just see if you can find a link because I want to actually send a piece of the finished product and we'll just give it some random tags and see what the AI interprets.
Oh, there you go. It's called Dream by Wombo.
Dream by Wombo.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. Hold up.
What the?
I can look it up.
No, I already got it, so don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. So let's actually send this piece.
So Lenny, the funny shit, Lenny, was that they were taking tanks and trying to turn them into things. And some of the weirdest fucking tank hybrids came out of the AI. Like We even turned them into like Gundams and battle mechs, which was kind of cool because a battle tank as a Gundam looks really cool.
We're just gonna give it some words here, and now we just have to upload the picture.
World War II bunker. Oh my god.
No, come
Yeah,
on.
This is either gonna be really cool or really bad.
Alright, here's the picture.
Yeah, but you gotta also.
We just literally straight down the middle it.
Oh
You
no.
have to hold up. Yeah, just do the middle. Just do the middle. Hit crop. But let's look at the styles because there's a specific style that does really good. I forgot which one it was.
Sepia
I
tone.
just chose the blues.
Yeah, blue is good. There's another one that he did. I forgot what it was.
A pilot in an airport seems like the definition
Oh,
of flight
comic?
to me. Captain
No, comic will fucking graphite it all over the place.
It's called corroboration.
Comic is pretty cool.
The photos of Tara's bruises fill the blanks in her
Well,
story.
we'll just click create while we look.
Yeah, go ahead. Pick something.
Pinned by BlueSteel. It's a fucking.
Oh, don't forget the weak and the strong.
Yeah, I know. We're
You
just
get
gonna
some
put it
red.
on normal. What?
Let's see.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is that a factory?
Cool. That's cool. Zoom in. Oh my god, it's a base. Nice. You know what that looks like? That feels like a Dragon Ball Z fucking scenario base. What the fuck?
Yo, what?
That
Is
looks
this what
cool.
happens in post-war? We go to space, guys?
Why is there a power line in the sky floating on clouds?
No, those are rockets. Those are rocket ships.
This is
I
the.
don't know what that is.
This is
We
this.
literally discovered. We literally went into Tower Fantasy.
Literal space travel. We fucking dominate the enemy so hard we made them do space travel for us.
That's a futuristic bodega.
That's normal, but we can shove it into weak and strong. Let's put it on strong.
Oh, Strong's gonna butcher this.
I'm gonna let's look at Strong. I want to see what the fuck this is.
Strong is gonna butcher this shit too.
Never mind. It came out with the same thing.
Is it stronger?
No, oh wait, nope. It's a square house. It's a movie theater.
We literally went from
Space.
discovering
No.
tech to actually
Yeah.
doing it.
You know what's funny though, right? Is
There's a
that
starship up there.
yeah? So Cobra was telling me that it usually will keep one or two dominating factors, and the window is the dominating factor.
Yeah, it is actually.
In every image it resets. That seems to be the dominant. Wait, is that a what the fuck? It's a guy with a bag on his head?
Yeah, this is apparently a warehouse.
What the heck happened to this guy's head?
That's Baghead Man. It looks like they ironed his pants too tight. Look at that. It's like a fucking dub on him.
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
Try weak. Let's see what happens with weak.
It literally just put up to Toonieland.
No, because the stronger you make it, the more it dilutes it into randomness. If you do it at weak, it will actually keep it close to the original. But
Strong will basically.
I mean, the thing is, fucking Steel did the ATR and they interpreted Foxhole to Foxhole.
wow. You know what's funny?
Oh, what?
Oh, what the hell is that?
How the fuck did we go from going to space to going to the moon?
That is badass. That's my new base.
Guys, we're having WUHcast on the moon.
Guys,
Yeah, what the fuck? We're on the moon!
That is so fucking bad.
This is weak. The fuck? Holy shit!
This is the best AI one, actually. Yo, that's not even a moon.
Gun on
Dude.
there.
That's
I
a
think
mega
that's that's a chair. That's a chair.
This is Stellaris.
Yeah, this is literally my Stellaris. This is my Stellaris apartment in the game. It was gross.
Yo, what is that? Is that the?
That's a Dyson
dog
sphere.
trap down there? I think I see a little
Yeah.
bit of it. I think it's right there.
You know what's funny though is that I actually use this every once in a while with random things that I've done to get inspired when I do other shit. Cause like the AI does some sick shit.
It does. I've shown you like.
Oh.
Remember the one where I did the HQ?
Oh, Shobun changed his profile picture to the Shobun on the table.
I mean, it's two totally different time periods. This is like steampunk future, and this is the past.
So
Steampunk
let's go to
future.
1984 and see what happens.
1984.
I mean, dude, you put World War II. How the fuck did it give us the futuristic steampunk?
It's because World War II is in a way steampunk futuristic.
Oh, God.
It's fucked up, but it is that.
Podcast. Bruh, this was 1984, literally.
Is it Big Brother?
What the? Oh, that's interesting. Are there planes in the sky?
I think those are
Yeah,
planes in
those
the
are
sky.
planes. Those look like helicopters or something.
No, bombers. Those are like bombers.
I think I got a little early concept art from the new, what's it called?
The new
Civil
update?
War.
Foxhole Future Wars.
Foxhole update adds an aircraft. Literally the one war where aircraft added in. Literally, and then everyone crashes their aircraft because they can't fly in isometric form.
Yeah, the closest thing I think they will ever give us, if they ever add like planes, is gonna be bombing runs. They're never gonna give you the ability to fly.
Because the thing is we have AA. It's the EMG.
Look here, just give me a submarine. That's all I need.
Podcast World War II,
Hunt for-
1984.
So I could go hunt for Red October.
I removed radio station and now it's turned it into this.
An airport thing.
No,
Oh, what?
a new bunker base. Is that an excavator or a tank?
No, I don't. That's a tank, I think. Actually.
This is the Africa Corps.
Yo, it is. That's a giant.
That's a tank. That looks like a Bardiche.
That's a four-wheel Bardiche. That's not even a track
Dude,
Bardiche anymore.
I feel like it took pictures from Star Wars too, because it looks like those are droids on the ground.
Well, I think what the AI does is that before they actually use so the AI teaches itself with all the art that it can find online, and then it takes your art and remixes it.
That looks good.
Four-wheel Bardiche.
I mean that'll be incredibly cursed though. 4-wheel Bardiche.
Can I get hydraulics in my Bardiche?
Maybe.
But realistically speaking, having a 4-wheel Bardiche is actually would be really OP.
Unfortunately, if Foxhole ever gave us like Pit My Ride customization, I'm gonna have like an MPT that hops off the ground after I steal it, like a what's that shit?
Like an Iron Harvest?
Like a hoopty. So
Oh,
play,
God.
Like, play Snoop Dogg, and I'm gonna have the back go up with the hydraulics. You're gonna hear.
Smoke weed every day.
Up. We went from radio station and bunker base removal
To hell.
A planet in the sky.
No,
we literally went from a civilization that looks like it was advanced to, oh my god, Callahan ascends all.
Yep, that is the whole.
that is oh shit! Look at that. That's abandoned ward after we liberated Foxhole so many times.
That's abandoned ward in the future. It's not so abandoned.
Yeah. It's not abandoned ward anymore. It's Sunhaven.
That's Jade Cove, what do you mean?
That's Jade Cove after it got nuked multiple times.
This is Jade Cove after we build on top of all the nukes.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a circle inside that building. It's literally a gate to the past where we have to correct everything, but we still continue the paradox of Foxhole. That's how it works.
Blue, what I told you about killing that sigil commander, look at the future.
This is what we mean. This is not what we mean, Blue. What the fuck? Steel, Jesus.
Bro, I didn't like Jade Cove back then. I still don't look like.
I kind of like this though. This would be good wallpaper art.
I mean, okay. I mean, to be fair, like, just imagine if the in the theory, right, the war has never ended. It's just that the resistance, it's like a resistance phase. Like we somehow fought back the enemy, then we just kept fighting. But you know,
Let's put in a bunch of things.
in my
here.
in my eyes, pretty much every war in Foxhole except for War 1, it's just a reset, like somehow a simulation reset.
Okay, I have something for you.
Oh no.
Yes.
And no, it's so I like not too long ago I was working on Gundam inspired artwork for a jacket that my friend was gonna make for me. I'm gonna send you Gundam Exia. I want you to AI and see what it does.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I still have to watch Mercury. That's the thing.
Oh shit.
Dude,
So
I'm
this is what
watching
happened.
all the shows from the Universal Century right
I
now.
need to
guys,
watch
this is what
Mercury. It's actually
happens
pretty
now.
good.
We're still at war against the colonials, but with
It's on my list. It's on my. What the fuck is that? Is that like a quadruple layer tank?
Maybe, I don't know.
Why are we on Mars again?
Pillbots. This is the AT gun, you know, after it was reacted.
Oh look at that! Warden Navy actually has ships.
Hey Blue, check. I sent it to you. Check it out.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I will.
Let's stick it in AI. I want to see what it does.
Okay. Okay.
This
Let's go down here.
this is
what
literally
tags
Tatooine.
should we put for it?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we got two fucking moons now, perfectly
We're gonna just
to each other.
crop that.
Oh no.
Alright, we're gonna just crop that. We're gonna crop the top.
Yeah, the bottom is white, so don't worry about that.
It won't let me scroll up for some odd reason again.
Yeah, don't worry. Just
We'll just keep the tags the way it is.
just keep it
right
tight.
now.
Fuck it.
It's gonna destroy it. Let's be honest.
If it still looks robotic, then that's
It'd be funny if it's
right there.
Foxhole.
Well,
Dude, I worked really hard on my Gundam designs. Oh, what the? Oh.
That looks like Super Robot. What the fuck?
Wait. Zoom in on it. That looks like it looks more battle techy now. Wait, did it turn the arm into a cannon?
yes.
That's badass.
Yes.
It's BattleTech.
Larry,
Yeah.
yep.
I can keep you here for hours.
Foxhole, guys.
It kept the Buster Blade gun with the that's cool though.
Fucking
It feels like it
hilarious.
turned its right arm into extra hydraulics, but like, you know, a foldable weapon of sorts. But it turns your actual blaster in his left hand into the arm itself.
I mean, if you put that next to the Gundam Exia, it looks like two totally different eras of robotics. But this one kind of makes me feel like the old school 1970s, 80s sci-fi mecha artwork. It has that very old school feel to it. The color's nice though.
They kept the colors similar at least.
I mean, I love doing mechanical stuff, so like anytime I do mechanical artwork. And
Alright.
I do this in 3D also, so you
Who
could
did it
imagine what I
better?
do.
Who did it better, Deathdealer or the robot?
Me.
The robot did its own thing, so there's no arms. There's no hands on that.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? The AI generated image has millions of fucking artists to reference from. Me, it just comes from me and the Gundam reference.
It took it from. So what I can guess is that it took the design, it took the color aspect it was given, and
Yeah.
it basically combined the blues into one. It combined the blues into one, but it added a darker blue just for shadows.
So the energy blaster weapon and the cannon are the two things that are very strong.
Like a 20-minute
Everything else went
timer.
through a subtle thing.
I like how it turned the shield into a weapon too, but it's like hydraulics for the rest of it.
I mean the shield is a fucking weapon, so
Well, technically the weapon on the right hand is supposed to be a gun with a shield and a blade that retracts. Like if you look at the edge of the elbow, there's a green. It's the G sword. So pretty much to flip a blade out.
Truth is, a lot of male pilots don't like flying with women.
Virtue
So
said the robot did better.
you try to fit in.
Oh, Verkus, kiss my ass, Verkus. I
Christ.
worked too hard. You would not have that sexy robot if it wasn't for my robot.
Carter, I went to management.
Alright? Just remember, I inspired AI chaos.
Jesus Christ, man.
How did that make you feel?
What happens if we add plane to it? We'll try to determine what a plane is.
The only what do you mean? Well, you
Like-
should. What you know what you could do is, yeah, do plane. See what happens. It'll probably turn into a fucking fighter plane or something.
Most likely.
Or no, Robotech, like the robot that turns into planes.
Nah, man, nah, man. We just turned into Megatron. What are you on about?
Well, I mean, it redid it, but it added it. Now the gun's facing through the freaking leg.
I'm delayed when I'm looking at the stream. What the fuck happened to the arm?
Yeah.
That's not. That's just, yeah. That's bad perspective.
What?
You'll see.
I mean,
Yeah. Does he have a robo penis? What the hell is that?
yeah, he has a cockpit.
It has a cockpit.
So when you complain, you basically got your salary down.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I mean, it redefined the head, it redefined the body, but it just went, weapon go burr through leg.
Yeah.
I think the one game I want that's like Foxhole is literally in the Gundam universe. I don't care which one.
You know what's a good game, but I wish they would work on it more? Iron Harvest. It's pretty much like playing Company Heroes and Foxhole blended into Steampunk Mecha. It's a really good game.
So, let's just remove all these.
Handicap mech. See if it fucks it up even more.
Handicap mech.
Handicap mech. Oh my god, it's gonna have like crutches, robotic crutches.
This is not normal, by the way. It's keeping the main aspects, and it's obviously destroying them at the same time.
Well,
For all
if
we
you-
know, the AI could fail.
Well, you could, if you do weak, you'll get something that is more similar to the original, but then subtly changed. Oh, what the hell?
It looks like...
That looks interesting, though. See,
What?
I gotta see it closer, though. That one is interesting, but that kind of looks like... Is it steampunk, you know? Oh,
I
it is,
just put
yeah.
in
That's...
steampunk and mecha, and this is what it's determined. I mean,
like
you
it.
still got the plan. You still got the problem where it turned the gun into an actual third leg.
It's like a... It didn't do that the first time. It's doing that now. Try to do weak with the same thing and see what it's... It might be more subtle where it doesn't... It's because the cannon crosses over the leg. That's why.
Yeah.
The thing- I think the thing I want to put just put in Diesel Punk mech. See what's up.
Oh, what the
You could
fuck?
put it-
That is
No.
that looks nothing like the XCL. wait, that's a Foxhole steampunk mech for the Colonials.
So here's what it did. It went from making a third leg out of the gun to making no gun at all. It's now attached to the leg itself.
I'm
Both
okay.
arms are.
I'm a lot okay with that than I was with the gun going through the kneecap.
There it goes. I don't know. No, but it's determining quite well. So it's keeping... I think it's taking references from steampunk. And it's like thinking, well, steampunk is more open, bare mechanics than actual other things.
Hear ye,
But
hear
you
ye!
gotta
A
keep
new
sci-fi.
law has passed.
Yes, you will all be cannibals. No more Stardust things.
I honestly love this AI site because it takes the artwork you create and then turns it into something totally different.
I don't know how to spell diesel. Someone's gonna kick my ass for this, okay?
Diesel. No,
D.
that's
I-
D-Seal. Yeah, no, E-L. No A. Diesel? Get rid of the A.
It's Diesel Punk.
No, you had it right. It's D-I-E-S-E-L, not Dizzle. Victorus is like, let me get my thesaurus out, motherfucker, because you can't spell.
I mean, I have a thesaurus if I fucking.
Kick my ass for that and click on that. Uh-oh.
He's probably saying, you play Foxhole and grab fuel every day. How the fuck do you not know how to spell this word? Oh, what the hell?
That looks very that looks more steampunk than diesel punk. What the fuck?
Looks like the front end of a fucking Ford. from 1940s,
Yo,
1890s. That looks like a Model T. What the fuck is that a fucking vacuum cleaner on their arm?
Yes, it's a giant. Yes, this mech vacuums the entirety of.
Lenny, you remember the one weapon in Fallout where it's like the junk rocket or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah.
It's that.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
what it is.
Wow, that's crazy.
The junk rocket.
All you need to do is just add some random junk, man. Just gotta put.
Wow. The fucking left knee looks like a fucking LED screen telling you low power.
Yeah, no. Still switch out steampunk with diesel punk. See what pops up.
Oh
Well, we got
god.
punk in there, so now we just.
Actually, hold up. Try dystopian. See what it does.
Don't even ask me to ask.
DYS.
Holy shit!
Oh, why? What happened to the leg?
That looks like something the Germans made.
I saw a lot of women come and go out of optimal.
No, wait.
This-
It's DYS POT. Oh my god, you just.
Hey, look! At least it has an arm.
Because at some point in
Does he
the
have a power cable from the leg into the extra kneecap?
Yes, just the power kick.
Oh god.
It's got a third leg again, guys.
At least doesn't have a gun on it. So.
I'm gonna give you the Foxhole dictionary of spelling.
Oh
Because the words you
no.
don't know how to spell are literally words we see every day in Foxhole.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Somebody's
Oh my god.
gonna really send me
This
the
has a
dictionary
gun
and
for a
tell me
head. Look at
never
that.
to, like.
It's gonna be fucking. It's literally like Vitruvius is gonna send you a fucking dictionary with diesel highlighted.
Literally, I can see it right now. He just finds my address somehow. He literally, like, everybody finds my address and literally sends me pages of dictionary of words I misspell.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you that article that's in the background of the art piece, and it's gonna have all the words you spelled wrong spelled correctly.
It's just in the background and in another fucking in a bunker base. It's like Steele's misspelling of words.
So here's the thing, right? No matter what it changes it into, which I do like all the concepts, I still like mine because it's Gundam. I'm a Gundam fanatic.
This is the old one. This is the new one.
Oh god.
Like, we're going through phases here. It's literally going through a phase.
This is puberty gone wrong for a robot.
The fucking fucking that mech has a gun for a head.
Yeah, that's something.
It took an AK-47, enlarged it, and said, "No camera anymore needed, comrade."
Yeah, man. Man.
You know
The
what's
mech.
funny, though? I did the Exia and I did the Barbados, Lupus, Rex, I think, and I did one of the ones from Battle Lost. If I gave you those, I'm pretty sure it would look crazy what it would do to the Barbados.
I'm sure it would.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I have it. I don't think I saved it as a JPEG.
The mech the mech went through that atomic heart refrigerator. Nothing can go wrong.
Good, bro.
Bruh. And that's just on weak. What if we just made it super? Oop. Oop. Alright. Let's ask it one more time here. This time on the strongest setting.
So pimp mech. Afterwards, I want to see if it becomes a pimp mech.
I don't know if it will squat like an actual gobnek. Sir,
Hello, comrade. Welcome to the stop. Welcome to the zone.
It's gonna have little robotic toes next to it.
Well, I guess this is what happens when you send it to a diesel punk world.
Actually, that's actually really close to the artwork. Wow.
There we go. This is actually very much a lot closer. It's actually using all your colors too from the looks of it. Yeah, it is. So
Yep.
it actually inverted the arm and made it into the weapon again.
After you do,
Yeah, but at least the arm doesn't look like it's embedded into the knee. And I like how the right arm has like a gladiator shield feel to it.
Mhm.
Not bad.
It's actually pretty good. But it had to make the head into like somehow it made it into a big infrared spotting scope from a German half track in Company Heroes 2.
Yes.
Nobody knows that infrared half track.
Someone uses it. If you're Isaac, he'll be like, that's a bad thing.
I only used it because that was the only thing available for
Yes,
me.
yes, and also Yakubi, right?
Yes, my Kubi was valuable to me. Okay.
Uh-huh. I will burn it to the ground.
I'm definitely sure if Isaac saw this as a unit in some mecha RTS, he would say this is bad because
It's just
cannot
Supreme
shoot
Commander, by the
the
way.
field. Huh?
Literally just Supreme Commander.
Oh yeah.
Because
But yeah, that's just AI. This is how AI generated art works. We went from
I gave you one more. Mess
Oh,
around
God.
with Barbados real quick.
oh no.
I gave you some.
Oh
And,
no.
and pretty much most of my Gundam designs follow or have like color differential.
Okay. We're gonna turn. We're just gonna get rid of the leg, get rid of the feet here, and we'll just click create and see what it does.
Feet pick? What?
Oh wow, you gotta get They'll probably
Okay.
still give it feet because it's legs technically.
It's just gonna fill that in as feet. It's just gonna be like weird feet.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
weird feet, he says.
The funny thing was when I was doing this for the design I was doing, I switched up the colors a little bit. So.
I mean,
Alright.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I mean, also Gundam uses child soldiers.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the pilots literally are either pre-adolescent or
If you notice something, it's using actual shoes.
yeah, the sneakers, the Jordan 55s.
It's using actual shoes. That's amazing.
Wait a
It
minute, does it
also
have
can.
ripcords on its legs? What the?
Yes.
Wow.
It's somehow got some weapon of some kind in its hand when it's just a hand.
Yeah, mine doesn't have any weapons on the hands. It's because Barbados is pretty much like a melee Gundam. I mean, he has guns, but
It kept pieces of his horn and turned it into some antenna for some odd reason.
How dare we continue
try to do it on weaker. See how much it maintains from the original.
I get the feeling it's gonna destroy it here in a couple seconds.
Look here, man. My Gundam pieces are my favorite pieces. Thou shalt not fuck up the Gundam.
Cat, what's the matter?
My cat's sleeping on some cardboard that I put up, and because
My cat-
it's because she loves it so much. I'm like I'm not gonna move this cardboard. You're just gonna sit there.
We had something and then it lost it.
Cat.
You saw the outline. It was gonna be something good, but it said error. I hit a
Yeah,
arrow.
let's do it again. Usually that happens like every couple of times if you do it too much.
Come here, cat. Okay, got you. Okay. This looks like something that you would see in like Pat Labor, I think, from the way this one looks. Yeah, this does look like Pat Labor. It screams Pat Labor to me. Just look at how skinny those bottom legs are.
The funny thing is the color palette of Barbados that I did, it literally took colors that are not like that. There's barely any aqua green on this character, yet it dramatically took aqua green, and then it took a little bit of gold and made a lot of gold.
I swear, if like we send red, if we put the red Ceph's characters through this, it would just destroy them. I'm sure it would destroy them, Lenny.
Yes.
He's just in amazement of like, yes, they would be mecha.
The funny thing is, after finishing your piece, I gotta go back to working on this because the guy that does clothing, I'm gonna probably get him to make my jacket later on. So I gotta go back to working on these videos and doing the background.
Yes,
So,
the work of an artist. Yes, the commission. Oh, it's been 2 hours now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
it's almost been 2 hours. I noticed.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
I mean, most
think-
of the time, most episodes, we're gonna cut it down to 2 hours, so that's just the normal amount of time we could do this without going too long.
No, yeah.
Earliest is like an hour and 30, but we try to do 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. So after this episode, just post the
And
post the
with
art, just post the art
background
piece.
of your mother putting on
Some good music. Some good ending music.
Welcome to the intro to the new shitcast. Brought to you by 22 years of Law and Order.
God.
Okay.
You can tell the wrong mic is on. 'Cause
Yes.
The other one wasn't working.
You can tell.
If you hear gunshots, it's not from the streets, boys. It's from my TV.
We don't have
I think
we may or may not get stricken because the stream can hear the background music.
Be like copyright infringement. What are you talking about?
Technically, it's not copyright because it wouldn't be that much anyway. Because me and Steel are talking over it, so.
That is true.
that's very true. Plus, you were too. So,
No, yeah.
with that said, I think it's a good time to end there. Any final thoughts, like from anything, Def, like from the game to your art to?
I'm glad you guys liked it. That's number one. It was definitely a work of love and labor. It drove me crazy.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. You know what? Give me 1 sec. I want to send you my ArtStation link account so you can just show it really quick.
Yeah, I feel
That way
like that's
people
appropriate.
could, so people can see what my normal art is.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
1 sec. Hold on.
Yes. And if anybody wants to commission Deathdealer here, do hit him a DM at Deathdealers.
He's on WUH, but he's not gonna respond to you on WUH. You have to DM him directly.
Yeah, I'm on WUH. I'm on Water Military. I'm in God knows how many clan discords.
He's in
Um,
he's in the official Foxhole Discord too, so you can just DM him directly from there too if you want.
If you're unless you're banned on
Yeah.
FOD.
Oh no, I'm not yet. I sent you the link so that way you can.
Here we go, his art station.
The art station.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? If it's free and I don't have to pay for it, why not show it off?
I mean, free advertisement's free advertisement, so.
Here's
Yeah.
my clan logo.
So I went to college and did 2 years in illustration, and I did 2 years in animation, interactive media, game design. So
Mhm.
primarily, I love 3D, but I don't have the programs because they cost an arm and a leg. But I get Adobe for cheaper. So because I play a monthly subscription, so a lot of the work, a lot of the 3D stuff was done probably like a year ago. Some of them are actually videos. Like if you scroll down, let me see, scroll down.
Mhm.
No, you scroll down. No. Why am I? Oh, you know what's funny? I'm getting delayed from the video thing. Do that one. Do the next sequence. That's actually you're gonna like that. That's cool.
Yeah, you showed me this.
You seen that one? Like the
Yeah,
active
show me.
video?
You
I
showed
was
me.
gonna say, like you
Show
seen
me.
it? I did.
Literally, bro, you did show me this.
I did. Sorry, bro. My brain cells are fried.
Yeah. Your brain cells don't work because you're playing too much Foxhole.
No, it's the food that I ate.
He
You know what's funny? I did this back in 2017. Imagine how it would look now.
Yes. His brain's in that food orgasm mode, so.
all the polygons he had to have moving there for just
All the polygons he had
Do you
moving.
not know how many pieces that mech? So when I built that mech, I was inspired by Pacific Rim, and that's a 196 piece mech built from the inside out. But yeah, oh what the hell? That's a really good. Give me 2 seconds. Weirdest feeling I ever had in my life. So yeah, like I do 3D, but I do a lot of 2D now. This is the website that you guys can check out if you want to see my art. If anyone wants to contact me, it's Deathdealers. What is it? Deathdealers with a Z 718 hashtag 1335. But yeah, it was fun doing this. I enjoyed doing it, and hopefully I'll do more collaborations with Luke and whoever else. But yeah, it was fun. I had a blast and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And all the 2D shit on the top was done like in the last year, so that's all recent and stuff. Like the Chaotic Designs is my YouTube logo. The Banger Airsoft is one of my airsoft friends' YouTube channel. The what's that one say there? The two paintball mask one. That was an award I designed for my friend. The Warlords is my paintball team jersey, and then the other stuff is Blues thing. The other was a birthday gift for a friend, and then the other was a thank you thing for my doctor. So like, and then the one in the corner is like my team's logo for paintball. So a little bit of everything, you know. Anything that's 2D that I got paid for. So it's fun when I get paid for it, even more.
I'm still amazed that it turned like the WUHcast thing into literally, oh yeah, Foxhole on another planet into this.
Oh my god.
The AI stuff is cool though. I like it.
It is.
It gives me ideas as an artist. Cause like at the end of the day, the AI has a slight advantage that it has like an encyclopedia of artists that it can tap into to create art. So of course, anything that it's going to come up with is going to look ridiculously awesome, and it's going to look like it was done by somebody who's been doing it for like 20 years because it has the library of people that's been doing it for lifetime. So but it inspires me. I like it. But, I'm glad you guys liked what came out from the uh,
Yeah.
Dungeon of Blue and Lenny.
Dungeon of Blue and Lenny.
Yeah.
You know, specifically the guy
Awkward
gets to have
fantasies come
access
true.
to like 2 dungeons. This is my personal dungeon. Lenny has another Discord server for his own.
Bro, dude, the original ISO server, one of my guys made like dungeon rooms and named it really awkward, cheeky shit. And we would jump around the rooms yeah, you have to be a very special breed of person to be in the ISO sometimes.
I mean, the other dungeons for all the other people that we're gonna invite, so we don't actually have to invite them to Blue server.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
At some point, we'll make this into an official Discord, or hopefully, if WUH wants to, we could just transfer it all to WUH.
I feel like what you guys should do is use WUH as a way to promote when you guys are gonna do like a podcast or whatever you want to classify it as, to get more people to watch it. Because like the Foxhole community, if you look at the population of the WUH, it's like 10,000 people in there.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot of people, but at the same time, like, how many am I gonna tune into 2 idiots in a fucking room talking to each other?
Well, here's the thing. But what do you think half the daytime crap is? Like Maury Povich, Jerry Springer. Half that shit is, skits of retardism and shit. Like I've never been on one of these before, and I personally thought this was just fun to just like shit around and talk. Because sometimes that's what you need.
I mean, that's what we're doing for like now until now. Last episode was just me fucking ranting and talking to myself. So
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like, there's already enough stress in the world, so it's not a bad thing to just have random conversations about bullshit. I mean, honestly, I'm just, my personal mindset is if you guys utilize WUH the right way along with other Discords, you guys could get a lot of traction. Maybe not as massive as other things, but it's your choice. I mean, it depends on how dedicated you want to be. But, I had fun being a part of it. I'd be down to do it again one day.
Alright, I just pinned one last thing. It's literally Virtuous going, Steel, what the fuck?
Virtuous has left the building. I think the only person watching is probably me right now.
Anyways, that's been episode 8 of WUHcast.
DNA was recovered.
Oh God, we can now end it here.